And we're back with the final part for the large modern house. So in this one then, we're going to place in our front and back garden. Now starting off the front garden, all we're going to be doing is just placing our path and then our pond. But starting off with our path then, what you want to do is come to the right hand side, the furthest row out of birchwood planks, and here just removing the first 5 grass blocks. Then you can just extend all of these forward as far as they'll go. So in this space we're going to be filling it with our stone, birchwood slabs and also our birchwood planks. So the first 2 are going to be our stone followed by a row of birchwood slabs and then our birchwood planks to fill in the rest. And that's our stone added, and now for our slabs and then our planks on the right of that. And there you go, that's our pathway done. As I mentioned now though, what we are going to do next is actually place our pond. Now what you want to do to start this off is actually place a semicircle in the floor, and then after that you can just fill it with your water. So just starting off by coming to the left hand side and here, just coming up 1 block out, where you just want to remove the first 4 grass blocks. Then diagonal to this, clearing out 1 more block, and diagonal to that you can just clear out another 4 across the front. Next you can just clear out all of the space in the middle. Then just filling in the space we just cleared out with our water. Now if you wanted to make it look a bit more realistic, or what I suggest you do is dig down small sections of the pond that just have a little bit more depth to it. So just dig down some of the sections so it's 2 blocks instead of just 1. But apart from that though, if you are just going to leave it as it is, what we can do is just replace the outside border of grass blocks with our birchwood planks. Then on top, to finish off our pond, you can just add a couple of lily pads. And that's our pond completely finished off. So what we need to do now to finish off this front section before we do actually place our border is just go around with some bone meal and just add some grass in. Now same with our lily pads, it doesn't actually matter where you place them, but it's completely down to you to how much you want to add. So there you go, that's the whole of the front garden done. So what we need to do now is actually place a border around the whole of our house. Now if you have got other houses on either side of this one, you may want to rethink where the board's actually going to go, but if not, you just want to start by coming to the bottom right hand corner over here, and in front of the outside block, we're going to count 7 blocks back, where you just want to place it 6 wide with your fence posts. Then behind the outside block you want to extend your fence post back another 28 blocks. Then on the right of our fence post, carrying on in the same direction, you just want to add 4 oak leaves. And once you've done that, behind the last block, you can add another 31 blocks in total. For this next bit, what we're going to be doing is coming back to the start of where we actually placed our oak leaves, and one block in from the right on the next 10 blocks, you just want to add another block of oak leaves on top. So that is now all of our oak leaves placed this side, but as you can see in the image, what we are going to come and do now though, is come to the other side of the building where we just need to place our oak leaves for this side. Now what you want to start off by doing is just placing one block out, and in front of this going left, you want to place another 24 blocks of oak leaves. Then in front of the last block on both the two oak leaf rows, we're just going to add 2 high of our stone. The next thing we're going to be doing once you've done that is actually placing our driveway. Now for this, you just want to start off by clearing out the grass blocks between the 2 stone rows we extended up, and then after that you can just extend the space all the way forward as far as it will go. So after you have actually removed all your grass blocks in this space, what we're going to be doing next is just filling it all back in with our stone. So we have almost finished both the gardens now, but all we need to do for the back garden is to actually place our path and then just add some grass, same as what we did for the front. Now for a path then, what we're going to do is start off by coming in front of the back doorway, and here you just want to clear out a 2x5 space in front of your doorway. Then on the right for the last 2 rows, you can just extend them across to the driveway. And after this, for the last 2 rows again, but this time on the left hand side, we're just going to extend our space out another 24 blocks. So it should finish just 1 block past where our building is. Next, as you might have guessed, for all of this space, you can just fill it all in with your stone. That is now the whole of our pathway done, but what we need to do now though is actually add some decoration on the inside of our path. Now once we sleep, what we're going to do is come to the block that connects our pathway to our driveway, and from here you just want to extend out your birchwood slabs so it replaces all of the blocks on the inside next to our pathway. That's this top bit replaced. Now just to do the same back down next to our driveway. Once you have actually done this, as I mentioned to finish off the whole of this tutorial and all of our back garden, is you just want to go around now and place your bone meal to add some grass. Now again, it doesn't actually matter how much you want to add, but it's completely down to you. And there you go, that was the last thing we need to do to finish off the back garden, and as I mentioned, the last thing to finish up the whole of this tutorial. Now, as it is the last part, and if you have got any suggestions for what I can do next time when I build something, make sure to comment them down below. But again, I hope you enjoyed this tutorial.